We understand gravity through motion. Drop an apple, it falls. Throw a planet near a star, and it gets locked into an orbital curve. Scale that up, and a universal pattern emerges. Moons orbit planets. Planetary systems orbit stars. This diagram of a spiral galaxy shows how that pattern scales to the macro level. Billions of star systems follow concentric circular paths around a dense, glowing central point. Human intuition builds a clear physical rule. Lighter matter rotates around a heavier central point. But if every celestial body and entire galaxies rely on a central pivot point, what does the entire universe orbit? Where exactly is the middle of everything? The cosmos began with the Big Bang, a massive release of initial light and energy expanding into a dark void. But human perception has a strict speed limit. Light takes time to travel. We can only see objects if their light has had enough time to reach us since that initial event. Look at this 3D grid of space. The light travel time limit creates a spherical region around us, the observable universe. Because we receive the light, this bubble forms a perfect sphere around our vantage point, equidistant in every direction. That geometry makes it look exactly like we are the center of existence. But it is an optical illusion dictated by the speed of light, not an actual physical location in space. Far beyond the boundaries of our light bubble exists the total universe. Shrinking our observable sphere to a microscopic speck reveals the true macrostructure. The total universe is an endlessly stretching, chaotic web, not a massive disk spinning around a dense core. The rules of galactic rotation completely break down here. Applying our local, intuitive laws of gravity to the entire cosmos leads to a false physical model of reality. Grasping a structure that lacks a central core requires looking past our basic intuition and committing to deeper education. As the boundaries of the universe are vastly larger than we first perceive, our capacity for knowledge must constantly expand to understand them. To understand how a structure without a center actually moves, we have to correct a major misconception about the Big Bang. It was not a localized explosion of matter shooting out into a pre-existing empty room. Look at this grid. Space itself is stretching. As it expands, every dot, representing a galaxy, moves further away from every other dot simultaneously. From any galaxy, all others appear to be running away. The relative motion is identical everywhere. Since space was born in the Big Bang, the explosion happened exactly where every galaxy currently is. Without a static background or a fixed outer edge to measure from, a mathematical midpoint is impossible to plot. The universe is expanding universally every once at once. There is no single center, which means mathematically, every single point in space is its own center.